guys, so I tried to do a YouTube video, but it stopped in the middle, so I'm doing this from my phone, which is on 4% battery. I am completely and utterly exhausted, as if you cannot tell. Today I did the 8-miler Spartan Super, and I am 2 races away from my trifecta. It was 8 miles of intense hills. It was just endless. Like, it was so bad that I would just have to literally get on my hands and knees and sometimes go up these hills because they were so steep. And going down, I would either have to hold onto my runner's shoulders or I would have to crawl down or slide. It was just hills after hills in the middle of Temecula, and it was really hot. But thankfully God gave us some wind every once in a while, so thank you. I had an amazing runner by my side, and I'm thankful so much from the bottom of my heart. I've used every mental strategy that I've ever needed to use for 8 miles today. From dragging concrete tied to a chain to flipping tires and pulling the tires back. Like, you had to flip a tire and then pull it back, and because I can't use my legs as well, I had to, when I pulled it back, there's like a slight like pole that you can put your foot against, but instead of using my foot, I used my right shoulder and then pulled the tire so I wouldn't go with it. So this side hurts. On one of the walls that was like this, coming up, I was fine. Going down, I lost one of my steps, and I landed straight on my back on the ground. So that was fine then, but now it kind of hurts. My right lung hurts really bad. It's like, it feels like it's filled with dust, and I just want to scratch it. The dust was so bad in Temecula. It was just dry. There was no rain today. So, we did some swimming through lakes and ponds, whatever. I didn't see any ducks, but there was definitely some swimming. We had to go underwater to go under, like this board thing, this Spartan wall. And that was pretty much a mind thing right there, because you're like, I definitely don't want to go underwater. But I literally was like, just do it. So I did that. Jumping over fire was actually easy. The only thing is my right leg is weak and my left leg is hella strong. So I think I got burned a little on my right leg, but that's okay, because my runner was like, the flames are too high, I'm gonna carry you. And I said no. I told him like 3 times, no. And I waited a second, I caught my breath, and I went over. I think I got a little, but it's okay. I did it. And I did 30 extra burpees, and my runner did 10 for me, and I got 2 medals instead of 1. So here's my medals. So tomorrow I run the 4-miler, and then I run Spartan in June, and I will have my first trifecta, and I hope to have my first trifecta as an adult with spina bifida, and that's my goal. And when I was coming in, I would look over and I saw like 4 people crying, and I looked at them and they would turn away, but then they'd look at me again. Thank you. As many of you know, last month, I was literally this close to ringing the bell on the rope, and I felt completely defeated that I gave up. My hands and my upper body just gave out, because again, I'm using so much of my upper body. It is ridiculous. And I'm having to compensate for what my right leg will not do, but my left leg will totally kill a horse. I'm very, very proud to say that I climbed the rope and I rang the bell. And when I came down, the mud was just like up to here. I hit the mud and I put my hands in it, and I just started bawling my eyes. Because I've worked really hard for this. I can't wait for a shower. Anyways, I am a couple of races away from my trifecta, and I not only won it once, but I won it twice this year, and I'm going to work really hard to do that. And thank you for everybody who supported me. throughout this journey. It's been incredible. If you've never done a Spartan race, you've got to do a Spartan race. It will change your life. I saw so many people cramping up, and not once did I cramp up, and thank you so much, God. And it's because I hydrated, it's because I exercise, it's because I maintain this healthy, active lifestyle. And yes, I do love burgers sometimes, but I swear I do shakes and eat healthy when I can. But anyways, I want to thank my amazing sister in New York, Amanda. We were talking about you on the course today. And of course I mentioned Matt because, you know, once I put those unicorn pants on that I'm going to buy, I'm going to see you in Texas. But I did really, 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 really well. And only thing I did burpees for was the spear throw because I cannot throw for shit. So, thank you. It took me about 5 hours. That should tell you right there how hard it was. Anyways, never give up. And thank you for following my journey. I run tomorrow the 4-miler so I can get my trifecta in June. And I work on Spartan in Arizona so I can start working on my second trifecta. Anything is possible if you just never, ever give up.